And the last question that you want to ask yourself is, do you want to give yourself some breathing room? By this, we mean, do you want to take advantage of the law and the time that it takes to go through a foreclosure? As John mentioned earlier, when you're faced with the possibility of foreclosure, there's a certain period of time before the bank is going to take legal action in terms of filing court papers, filing their lis pendens, and how long it takes from that lis pendens being filed to the point where you're actually showing up for a court date. And then even at that point, when the judge or the court has made a decision, there's some time involved in between that decision being made and the house being sold. And even after that, even after the house has been sold, there's still a right of redemption. So there's time built in for you to be able to give yourself some breathing room. So these are the questions that you do want to ask yourself and that you do want to be able to answer. And now other individuals, other professionals can answer those questions, but I've always found it better for you to get an education yourself. That way you'll know and you'll be able to confirm or deny what another individual is telling you.
And there's options that people have out there, especially in judicial states. You have some legal defenses that are available to you. One of the biggest ones is violation of the Truth in Lending Act. Now, regardless of where you live, every mortgage is a federal requirement that you have to receive a truth in lending statement, which is something that's has to be sent out within 3 days of the loan application and needs to be signed and sent back. And what that truth in lending statement does is it gives the borrower or the prospective borrower some parameters of what their interest rate can be, what their APR can be, which is the annual percentage rate, and it gives the consumer some protections. So if you either did not receive the truth in lending statement, or the lender does not have a copy of the truth in lending statement in the file, or if there's an opportunity for you to show that, hey, my interest rate has adjusted beyond the parameters of the APR, that's a violation, and that is a potential defense for the foreclosure. It does not necessarily negate the fact that you were not able to make the payments for a certain period of time, but those are all legal documents, and if those legal documents are not adhered to, then that means that is a defense, and the lawsuit can't proceed as filed.